What is going on today? I will be teaching you how to make a popper out of cork. That's right, I said cork, like wine corks. Although in this one, it's not going to be out of wine cork. I have made poppers out of wine cork. So in the future, I will do another video making a popper out of wine corks. I have it right here. This popper right here is made out of a wine cork. May not look pretty. That's because I painted it with nail polish, but you know what? It did the trick. Got a glittery white bottom. It's got a mackerel color. That's besides the point. We're getting off track. Anyways, today I'm going to be using cork board. You can make it out of wood if you want to, but here is the finished product. It's a little rough. That's because I didn't sand it down as much as I should have. I was kind of in a rush to get it done before a fishing trip. I wanted to use it, but I ended up not using it because I forgot it in the truck. That's why it's kind of rough, but otherwise it would be super smooth. So without further ado, let's go over the steps you need to go through to make a popper. Pretty simple. All you need is a couple tools, as you'll see in this video. And yeah, let's get into this. First off, I want to apologize because I did not film the first step, which was cutting out the pieces. I cut out about 6" by 2" pieces of corkboard, and then I drew out the shape on one of them, cut that out, and then I just traced the shape onto all the others, cut those out as well. What I'm doing right now is I'm Gorilla Gluing 2 together, and then I will do the same to the other 2. But I'm not going to glue all 4 of them together, and you'll see why soon. Now this is the reason why I didn't glue all 4 pieces together. It's because I'm using super glue to glue the 2 middle pieces together. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to have to cut middle pieces apart. It's hard to explain why, but I'm going to show you, so bear with me here. Now that all 4 pieces are glued together, I'm going to start sanding and shaving down the cork. Eventually, it's going to slowly get to that perfect popper shape that we're looking for. Now I will be making cuts near the end of the popper to get that nice dart shape. You want to get that dart shape so that when you cast it, it's flying through the air with less drag. And then I start shaving it down. Now that I've got the general shape down, I'm just smoothing out any spot that I feel that's rough. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and cut the center out. And I will show you guys what I meant cutting it apart and the reason why we had to do that. The reason why I cut it apart is because I want to put the wire in the center of the popper. I use 16 gauge wire. I don't know what the poundage is on that, but it's nice, thick, heavy duty wire. And I measure it out to be about 3 times the length of the lure because I don't want to end up coming short and having to redo the whole thing. So I do about 3 times the length of the lure, and that gives me plenty of wire to work with.
And we can figure out, yeah, we're going to be like all position because you've been chasing it for 2 years.
Now that I have all the eyes on the wire done, I'm going to make marks on all the contact points from the wire to the cork itself. And I'm going to start cutting and shaving that out so that the wire fits nice and perfectly in there without any gap between the cork. So at this point, I've cut out all the notches I need. The wire fits in there perfectly. And now I'm going to start Gorilla Gluing the center. And I'm going to place the wire in between the cork, and then I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to take nice big rubber bands, I'm going to wrap them around the cork. I don't know if I've already said it, but I don't throw out all the dust that gets shaved off from the cork, because now that I'm done, I can now use it to fill any kind of gaps that there might be on the cork, any kind of imperfections that might need repaired. And what you do is you put a little dab of super glue, and then you drop cork dust on top of that, and that'll dry pretty quickly. And then once it dries, you just sand it down and it's nice and smooth. So just make sure you don't throw out your cork dust, because it comes in handy when you're getting close to the end. Now that every step is complete, it is now time to paint your popper. I'm going to be doing a mint sardine. My favorite color to use on lures for saltwater is mint, and my favorite bait style is sardine. So I'm doing a mint sardine, and first I put a base of white. Next I take my light mint and I spray the belly and a little bit on the sides. After that, I take my dark mint, which is like an ocean blue or like an aqua. I spray that all over the back and on the sides as well. And lastly, I'll explain it, but I sprayed the top black. Alright guys, I'm going to have to apologize for not filming the last little bit. So I ended up doing a black back on it. And then if you aim about here, about where the eye is, aim about here, but downward at an angle, you'll get that nice little headshot that you want. So it kind of like fades into the color. So got a black back, aqua, ocean blue to it, and then a mint belly. So I think if there's a good crazy yellowtail bite, this will be good. This will be a fun little thing to test out. Otherwise, nice tuna bite. This is like small enough for a small tuna to hit, but it's also big enough that a big tuna will hit it. So this will be a nice perfect popper for a tuna to hit it. And also bonito. If there's a crazy bonito bite, I would definitely throw out a popper. Why not better your chances at having the most fun possible on a bonito bite? Because they'll eat literally anything. Anything in front of their face, they'll eat it. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Like I said in the beginning, I will do another video on actual wine corks, because I have a big bag full of wine corks. When people found out that I started making lures out of wine corks, they all started collecting wine corks for me. Now I have an uncontrollable size bag. It's a huge bag full of wine corks. I'm looking right at it, and it's just kind of obnoxious. So I'm gonna have to start getting rid of those, and the best way to get rid of them is to make some more lures. And I'm sure you guys would like to see that, and I'm sure you would like to see a video on how to make a lure on actual wine corks. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? It's simple, it's easy, it's free. Why not make a lure that you could use yourself, that you've made? I love catching fish on homemade lures. Anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment if you have any further questions. Like this video, give this video a nice big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Help me get to that 1,000 mark goal. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2018, and so far this month, I've gained over 50 subscribers. So with your guys' help, I'm getting there. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to me already. Who hasn't already subscribed to me, please subscribe. Help me out. Help me hit that 1,000 mark goal. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.